Today I'm going to read another story by Pat Hutchins. This one's called Titch. I think last week Nicole and Kristen read some books by Pat Hutchins. Rosie's Walk, Changes, the doorbell rang, and there was one other. I can't seem to remember the name of that story, but maybe by the time I'm done reading, we will all remember what that other book was that we read last week. So here we go. Let's read about Titch. Titch by Pat Hutchins. Titch was little. His sister Mary was a bit bigger, and his brother Pete was a lot bigger. Pete had a great big bike. Mary had a big bike. And Titch had a little tricycle. Look at Titch. I think he's yelling to his brother and sister, "Wait for me!" Pete had a kite that flew high above the trees. Mary had a kite that flew high above the houses. And Titch had a pinwheel that he held in his hand. I'm wondering what Titch is thinking. I'm looking at his face. Pete had a big drum. Mary had a trumpet. And Titch had a little wooden whistle. Pete had a big saw. Mary had a big hammer. And Titch held the nails. Pete had a big spade. Mary had a fat flower pot. But Titch had a tiny seed. And Titch's seed grew and grew and grew. I'm looking at Titch, and boy, does he look proud. I hope you liked that story by Pat Hutchins. Now let me think, what was that other book we read last week? Oh, I know. It was Don't Forget the Bacon. See you soon.